Nick Cannon out here wilding out. This video is brought to you by the Officer Tatum Store. The Officer Tatum Store. Get the merch link in the description section. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get notifications anytime I go live or make a video. Make sure you still subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment on this video, share this video, and let's get into this. Nicholas Cannon. Nick Cannon. Everybody know him as the childhood hero growing up on Nickelodeon. I mean, he had another thing. It was like a Teen Nick or something he did, and he did Wildin' Out, all this stuff. Everybody know who Nick Cannon is. Nick Cannon, he got to SJW. See, when you get so woke that you outwoke your career, you're gonna fail. You're gonna completely fail. So Nick Cannon decides to get on a podcast. This podcast was recorded, I believe, a year ago, but it was published recently. He gets on a podcast and makes all kinds of conspiracy theories related to Jews. And then he laments and supports and advocates for the idiot Louis Farrakhan. Louis Farrakhan is a racist. Louis Farrakhan is not only anti-Semitic, but he's a racist. If you go back and look at what Louis Farrakhan has said about white people, it'll blow your socks off. And how somebody, see, this is the thing that kills me. These brothers get so into the blackness that they throw their whole career away. If you are working for white people, if you are working for Jewish people, and you think because George Floyd done got killed by a white cop that you could just say whatever you want, you could just get on there and disrespect everybody that cut your checks. And you're not disrespecting them by telling the truth or giving an honest, calculated opinion. You are being anti-Semitic against Jewish people who probably cut your check. You are talking down and bringing up the melanin in somebody's skin, claiming that white people are barbaric by nature, and you work for white people. When are these brothers, and not just brothers, you got some other people out there being crazy too. When are you going to wake up and realize, maybe you should cut this wokeness out? Maybe you should operate on basic principles of understanding of treating people by the content of their character, not lumping people into a group. People all day long, oh man, they look at black people, they follow black people around stores and they do all this other stuff, alluding to the fact that they're painting the black person or the black skin with the broad brush, meaning that all the other thugs that are black, they assume that you are thuggish like they are. That's wrong. But then you turn around and try to broadly paint the brush of white people and Jewish people as being these criminals, these people who run the country, and all of these other things that you're saying in a degrading manner, and then you expect you to keep your job. See, y'all gonna wake up in a minute. You're gonna wake up in a minute. Now, if you cut your own checks, you can say whatever you want to say. But when you're working for somebody, you don't bite the hand that feeds you. You don't bite the hand that feeds you. And I'm not saying don't come out and tell the truth. Don't come out and speak life. But you have to understand, if you are trashing the very people who are giving you millions of dollars and giving you great opportunities and exposure for you to be in a penthouse somewhere, bro, what sense does it make for you to get on the jump on the bandwagon of Louis Farrakhan? Jump on the bandwagon of anti-white sentiment when these people ain't gonna support you? Louis Farrakhan ain't finna help you. Is he gonna cut that check? He gonna pay you? Is he gonna give you your reparations from wilding out? No, he's not. But y'all risk your whole career over somebody like Louis Farrakhan, who's a complete racist individual. I don't believe me. Just go look at what Louis Farrakhan say on some of his speeches about white people. That they were never our friends and all this other crazy stuff he be saying. And at the end of the day, we're all God's children. That's what Martin Luther King believed. That's what Frederick Douglass believed. That's what many of the founding fathers believe, that we're all God's children. We are all God's children. And you should be judged by the content of your character. Now, Martin Luther King wasn't just saying, I got an SAT score of this and I act good. And it's not that simple, right? He's saying you should be judged on the content of your character in a simplistic form like I previously described, but in a bigger picture argument is that you should be producing. You should be putting yourself in a position where your character can lead you in positions where you wouldn't get if you didn't have good character, right? So it's a character argument and an equality argument. And that's what Martin Luther King was saying. And many successful black people today, they operate on what Martin Luther King was alluding to, meaning you need to have good character, but you need to have a level of character that exceeds to the point where you are worthy, not because of the color of your skin, but you are worthy for people to hire you, to support you, to want to lift you up or give you opportunities or give you a hand up. Not a handout, but a hand up. Why Nick Cannon and the rest of these people can't understand it, I don't know. And then you got other people coming out supporting him. Oh man, see Nick Cannon, you know, Charlemagne the God. Nick Cannon, you know, that's when the Jews. You need to stop making excuses, man. Show these young folks you need to watch what you say. It ain't okay for white people to do it. It ain't okay for black people to do it. White people could never get on a podcast and say that black people are inferior. Black people are inferior. You do that, you are screwed. You are screwed, and you should be. Because black people being inferior is a lie. People who are doing certain things or certain character traits are inferior. You know, people who are living a life of complete criminal activity, those people you could categorize them as being inferior, but that's not a skin color. Because whether you're white, black, green, or orange, if you're doing this, having this character trait, then you are detrimental to your community and your own life and other people. So it's not that difficult, ladies and gentlemen. It's not that hard. But we need to teach our young people to have integrity. I think that's what he get. And then he won't accept the apology. He won't just apologize. Now he want to come after them and say, oh man, y'all been bullying. Y'all don't pay young talent, even though he make millions. Y'all doing this. All this now that they fired you, but you wasn't saying nothing while you were there. He wasn't saying nothing while he was there, physically working for them, making millions. He wasn't saying nothing about the talent not getting paid and that they doing them wrong and he should have got more of a share of wilding out. He created $1 billion business. But like, hey, look, you decided to work for people who got you to a level of making millions of dollars. Don't blame them. You should have started your own wilding out. Oh, you didn't have the infrastructure to do that. That's on you. Don't bite the hand and feed you. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. If you white and you work for B. Tatum, don't go around talking about black people are inferior, because you will get fired. You will get fired. You will get fired. All right. I could talk about this for, I don't know, another 2 hours, but I want you to look at all my other videos. So make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about what B. Tatum said. Am I tripping or am I on to something? Make sure you visit the Officer Tatum store where you get all the cool merch. Y'all know what it is. I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.